on a kwaba na fe ya hwede nkomo na hyehyɛ so na ya ma me nhyɛ ase wɔ hɔ bibia bɔkɔ de
bibia bɔkɔ nyame na adom
ya da nyame ase
odi akyɛ ya betina ha die
ya da nyame ase ya da nyame
ase na no agya baako
ɛda kwa obo no is it achempem right
na ya fo no dos
na ya achempem
janto afo no dos nti omo so ye mpanyimfo omo so omo mpe trouble
it's true
omo mpe se ye abebubu mu di
it's true
na me ye omo ketwa
ya da nyame ase
nti obi uzi bibia bɔkɔ
Louis Vuitton chain them swerve.
Hey, obi wa ku nyina we na nim se go abakata wani o ni nyina
great
and e bibia bɔkɔ na
fantastic
me den chia be ma anti anti yes anti I'm den chia my sister
sure
na bibia bɔkɔ de Antoinette say who watch it. You say when who cylinders ni bi okuru.
Cylinders dey your system no match.
And me who bi. And he na menya bi.
Hey, asem na go fa me.
O bibi aboko ya me na dom. Enra so me koje award.
Oh okay, e wo hin.
E wo omo ye no ceremony no eh Holiday Inn.
Oh, okay.
Okay. My friend is saying
CPP for award
and me award say me a political activist of female political activist of the year.
Wow, that's nice.
Our best political activist of the year.
Okay. That's nice. You train kwa.
You treat that me da mu nyina massive. Me nyina na mo ka ho mabo mechi do mama. Award we aba.
Nice.
And Madam CPP for mpanyifo nya Ghana fo nyina da wo mase. Any organizers no.
Fantastic.
Da obi ase. Na busua obi a wo mom de me ko school papa efe janto a de me ko school me ma me Constance. A wo de me ko school. Me da wo mu nyina ase papa de no pese me journalist.
Okay.
Pese me lawyer. Yes, me ko journalism. Mo say I would die as a papa.
Oh.
But in 2015.
Oh, papa cancer.
Oh, ka kire me. So a lawyer ni or say you would die as a papa.
So papa no your papa.
So no a lawyer no journalist.
The journalist no can't tell you that.
So me journalism there. I was me law.
Okay.
No see journalism there ohian But 2015 of friend make a check me say he's proud of me.
Oh wow. Nice.
Inti no me there will be ase. Inti obi ene wow. Ghana say yes. Me who asema menka because ene yes see hwan ECOWAS for but obi ade ba kwa me pese e de tudwane.
Meba mama unu ana na kwa ba meba ho na yahwe ECOWAS yahwe
ehia me pa
fantastic nana ekwia avle akwa ba etesen
obi senia krona ya ne de managing na ye manage ye hope say by 2024 senia kroma ye shi senia nkrofo isu senia Bosha MPP4 edi ma Ghana for a one way di one munyambo. Ye hope senya me be mo obi abotre because senya system na ye no bi.
We nya abotra.
Nsema obetumi akeka ne dia obetumi aye no. Ebe basa. Enti obi a why disappointed. Obi a wusu. People cannot even eat 3 square meals nan saying obi ekromo ye o ekromo ye basa enkrofo su me come show enkrofo commit suicide oh obi unim nan say suicidal way na ye bebre o ma ye frustrated o ma ye depressed MPP one mo ba ban ni mu no obi one mo ma ye 631 promises in their manifesto in 2016
631
me na me catch you obi so obi say ban we say mami just 10 out of the 631 na wakana obi entokwa be see
ebe problem
ebe ye gidi
631
I am telling you, don't you know? Member Bobby Show, Obi.
Oh, no.
They said one region made to me abobo nina, made to me abobo 631 in natural CCA. Na say over free MPP for no much train.
The omatimi aye wo.
The omatumi ye wo mo a
And this is just the 2020 manifesto?
2016.
Oh, the 2016 manifesto.
You know they've done 4 years,
Sure.
So they've done up to, one more year is 6 years.
Yeah, 6.5 years.
Yes, until one more bebano. 2016 now more bebano. Me say one more 631 promises. Nini na me se one more to me you. So woman to me yet is so accommodate.
But why not focus rather on the 2020 manifesto?
Oh, be 2016 we are
now say 16 there no. Ghana for verdict on the 16 one in renewing their mandate in 2020.
Oh, no na can. 2016 went to me and yet now 2020 on 2020 required a bobo and I don't even know. I am telling you so my ye be fambe today.
Very well.
Omo fambe today na ye hu say ni na omo. Dia to omo ani akasa ni enumjani arrogance, dishonesty. And no na to MPP for.
Wow.
Anyway.
Wow. Me that say. I mean, it's your first time on the show, inti. Yeah, that's a papa for joining us. Why? Nana Equia Avle. Udine de.
Pa.
Yeah, Udine de.
And that's why I belong to the best party, the NDC.
Which is the NDC?
Which is the most attractive party now.
No. Wow. That's nice.
Yeah.
Obatampa. Irabna Française Siam. Akwa banete saying.
Every MPP headquarters.
Wow.
Now, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, Primus inter pares of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa,
Akufo-Addo,
Namasame Chia, Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia, incoming apapi na masama chia etiefo nyina MPP nyina na etitsu chia mede bema
okay
any aban the entire executive
okay
the legislature judiciary any one more aboa ama Ghana home up to date. I'm saying when we Sri Lanka, we say, baby, I'm chasing microphone out now. Once I'm more lean faces, no. So Yamiadom, oh yeah, fe, no me, toko. Namasaka say, Meda a pen penny foise. Tits committees our parliament. It's answer a Juma 1 more year to keep government in check, to keep society going, no. Say, woman super. And to the Americans say, Obibia Wabua, fitting security services, the bureaucratic institutions,
yes,
civil society organizations, opposition political parties, any party who are in power, collectively, no. Say, we've kept this sovereign country, a united Ghana. Say, yet one day. The experience throughout the unstable Sahel region. South Africa, we are and sub-region, West Africa, no, the most unstable region in Africa. Now you better you radiasi. Say you suffer le man from pie bo a global men's fellowship. Just say a kwa hudwa etuom ho bom pie shirakom. Emma o my Ghana no yadia sida ebema Yehowa ehlanke radi covid ba 1,000+ deaths sha America krokasi 300 million sheni padudu ekoi wo hwe pro rata percentage sa intina World Health Organization ka say Ghana ya bomba baso ma ya de ya sususa ya do ba de ase say sabi the atu ye nyina o ha wo nyina echi no sabin preduasa obi bon raya sasi so en slota ye ntwetwa ye ntisa nkokọ enti o man ye damase en ye dasankyira fo so ase se da mo bobo nsam ho en na Ghana fo asabi ahohia wo mo asabi ye sentimi nko ye sanu 3 days iso ade chia wo mutime home Tina radio station eka kasa kese ye de radiasio asidan kenja
amen amen amen
chinwe
yeah kone saying kwa
my sister
sure
on the matter say me come mother in age
okay
ebi abese ni
okay
but before the moon there were stars to see people young pioneers there ye na Nigeria otwa pruse enti
antimunya na mo mrefi
ati me ha ho kra na wo me be tu wo mo a ebe bo na CPP abayire do ADC ye be di wo fu
and they can in your wildest dreams and they in your wildest dreams Obi and they MPP for in their wildest dreams yeah two almost to say bibi and this we are coming back 2024 because MPP they obi abramo hey that will be every day sorry a corruption headline every single morning you wake up to corruption every single morning.
Okay, let's now start. Nana ya jantwa.
Yes, darling.
Now so per se okay baby. Say about Niger and send some anyway.
About coups.
Until then we start with that and we deal with other issues.
Your friend say obi ade about kwa me person me can say. The one say me no person me can. Me you say coup eboa obi a. Inti no Ghana fo nyina inti me nya o madwene say democracy na na de beko. Na aban nya ade a ye de tamb na ye tu ote ase ye tu MPP for na CPP abe take you over so otemase na ye so ya anya ya de yi a na ye tu ye na party foforo so abe take over eno necessary ye de ko ya wotete se wo mo se mra so se ku ni ade ku hu hia se yen time a yesusu na ye tena ku no and yen ya ye free political family no the brunt of it ne e serious se wunya hu bi da me kai me papa say na me ma me kuta St. Louis sugar e wo Kumasi Jom a wo di yeti omo ba be che me ma me de ne ko ayi 4BN
e wo Kumasi
nti omo be fa ne de ne ko ye na se me papa de ne hoji no ko yi ne yere ba omo ba ye fie be ready fie ho nyina me papa Jaguar ne Benz Ford omo fa bibia fa aduane ne me papa stock ye aduane mayen provisions with them me ho na me favorite place me so na me foodie
okay
but omo be clear bibia
then na St. Louis sugar ninti so hode ye boma aba wo Kumasi Jom ye bo sana wom de langa ye tu mekwagum powder pepper ye om de om se wura pa na ye tu agu kai bush e chesa ahiegu enti no cool die so say cool start here we feel say efe when you age ye to bibia free ho ama but as it goes along no wo mo etan excesses no
enti no cool asem die me nya sure say ye ka ho asem kura ye wo how many days to go ye wo 400
to the next election 400 and last week we na 483 okay
say na swati almost 400 and say 480 days to go
now the CPP must start to count down
countdown say ye near betu
okay
into 480 days to go otemase into na say Ghana for nyina nya abotre a coup d'etat is not an option for Ghana. A coup d'etat ya go through a coup. 1966 we went through a coup, 1972 we went through a coup, 1979 we went through a coup, 1981 we went through a coup. Enough. It's more bia nyana dwene say coup eye. No matter how bad it is, democracy eye good. Inti yemfa no to because what yenya yetina ku ni esusu about what yenya yetina ku mu me kai those days Kumasi odifo asare omusi ayi police ni bi na yire eko odifo asare asore na wache tini kunu no kwa tututu and another police person no sojani tried to say oba vertitude na bo police ni owuye me kai that day me kofia kotoko ne has match enya me papa anka mente ha
wow
ye lane ye up my die for Aisha ye see ye my ensa so say wo titi ne ho ye bonu tu on the spot so we titi ne ho yes so obi Ghana for ntiku ase Inti mo bia nwene da. Say Cuba Ghana. But the second aspect of it in say say empenyimfo na omudi Africa so no. Omo show omo brey. Obi te say Fori Nyasingbe. Young Togo what's so over almost 15
since ne papa
wuye. Let's say 2008 was a 2009 2011.
Yeah.
2011 till date or that's what so. Ne papa so tena so 35 years. So there's French speaking countries, you know. As I say, omoko ECOWAS, omutimi ni omokasa. Because you see, adi ekoso na ama French speaking countries to kuwa ba no bia in any free ho. Because a French assimilation, the assimilation of France, our do omo resources in na eco France. Akwa say neo-colonialism, imperialism. Wakwa je ho or krata so but in reality no onje ho. So that is the crux of the matter. And the leaders omo ba no baba betina so a womo no so no womo dwene womo hu so they deal with France and forget about the people. Meka jozo bi so call French speaking West Africa sad.
It's true.
Ultimately those days no na bibi ti say Abidjan and like French speaking West Africa yes yeah. But kwa Abidjan me metina Abidjan because na me aunt no oye who for banye ministers na ba akoyere. Ti when I was a little girl I used to go there. The last time Nancy I kwa Abidjan the grandma she ani e kokko tonte man ne niema. Those days grandma she pon a ye twi ho eye ho kama ne atum. The last time I me kwa Abidjan na me ko hwe ho plateau near the plateau.
Yeah, plateau is a beautiful.
Yes, near the plateau me ko hwe plateau. Na me hwe se ne plateau esi agija. So e die be na leaders no all my Togo. Ko Burkina Faso. Niger yo mo ka ko. Me nka so bi se manante French West Africa. E die be nti na ekuro ne tisa the people are now fed up. Omo de na nye de omo they are fed up. They just need France to be out of their business. It's eno na say ECOWAS for no bibia wo mo nko France no omo ne Macron enkonko kasa. Say this is the situation. Lift your hand a little bit off the ECOWAS French ECOWAS because you see bibi to say eco we wanted a one currency to trade amongst ourselves. Because of French speaking into the intimi enko one currency no because almost no France ekuta CFA bibia
because of the colonial pact
because of
the pact which
yes apart from that because of resources ultimately because of resources or no France no edi omusika no obeji anu asan de abo omobosi anu agi interest
sure.
How is that? So at this point in Nkrofo no wo ma ye fed up into what my fed up in this is the ninsunsanso and eba ninti say empanyifo no bibia. That is what they should do. They to speak to French Macron. So on lifting a hand kakra. Number 2, I do not understand one intervention.
The you don't support it?
I don't support it because one won't mean will be chrome without UN approval.
Maybe they will go through those processes.
No, but I'm saying why then? Because my dear so they want to start a third world war on the soil of Africa. Because the Wagner group, right, from Russia, they are around in Chad. I don't know if they are there. They are in Mali.
In fact, they aided this coup in Niger.
Yes, the Wagner group is there in Niger. Are you saying, say, the might of the Wagner group, even put in slow, so if the Wagner group is in these countries, and immediately you go into Niger, no, the other French-speaking countries will come and support Niger. Are you not starting a third world war? The moment America, who say Russia, present with Niger,
they would also come.
Yes. So what are you doing? And as you are fighting a battle, they will be kidnapping your people, your women and your children to distract you. All the countries English speaking now, insurgency. So why do you go in there? A question of negotiation. What me I would bet me I can say. What they should do is almost negotiating no muni papa no. The president no. Even say Dombo, even say
Niger president, no.
Yeah, Okradimbi.
Still omo keeping a hostage.
Omo keeping a hostage on any yere and ma. Basum.
Okay.
Omo nyi Basum no. They should release Bazoum to an African country. What am I saying?
Now, soldier for an
soldier for now, ECOWAS should bring AU and ECOWAS should bring a transitional plan. A transitional plan
on how they will
hand over power. But you see, even if they hand over power, and that civilian is still a friend is saying, or at the apron strings of France, there will be another. Back. Yes. Because you see, a coup only succeeds when Nkrofono pese Cuba.
Yeah.
When the people in the country almost fed up, non pese Cuba, it succeeds. And you know what they have to do is to make sure, say, woman French akasa obi sometimes say presidents we no ma apart from foreign no woman na ye mpanyimfo the we see who do extra time I see you see extra time yankopon am 70 years.
Yeah. After 70
years boy extra time or 5 years be count woman you know try even 5 years no. Because players or ball a park so they say do extra time our break the beko be emfa ne ho nkofo we nyina do extra time to person wo mo de trouble braying. Yes, of course, because someone director to show one man cause one commander of ECOWAS now one who so lead the troops to show
Tinubu.
Tinubu no show no. Wo ba nrechi ye wo so wo konkon ho wo ba be create war. Wo ti wo kan konkon ho wo ba ma emrantie wo koto mrantie egu ama o mawu. What you say mo be that wo feel say Nigerians o mo be jamu. They will not, because once they have the Wagner group hanging around, and the Wagner group is ready to do a lot in Africa, or interest.
So geopolitics.
Yes,
they want to.
Yes, no interest. Into one person who probably be a Pandora's box. We don't have time for that. Ghana yetia cry okay. Now do see there's a deficit. A papa no call a Nancy your friend saying.
Kenu
Foriata. Also, there's a budget deficit. Budget deficit in Tino call Bank of Ghana call printe a Isika and a lose 60.8 billion.
Print 35 billion 2021 and 45.
But my dear Nina, because of a budget deficit.
Sure.
All because of a budget deficit, you want to shore up your budget. A DBC come on the call. Because you deploy troops. Sika can
sure.
Then we need Sika or the best support the budget. We need Sika the be free SHS in Kolana se come the warm. We need Sika or the best hospitals. We need na the Sika with me Sika to deploy troops for war.
It is a CPP are buying the war now. You're foreign affairs minister. What will be your advice to your president?
My advice
in this particular
situation, a diplomacy. And the core issue is France. Have a meeting with France. My France in Sakakra gradually a gradualist approach. Maybe Oyin immediately and Hobecheno until you should come to an agreement. Say resources are 50%, 50-50. Yesika no krano, yen fam mamu hobio 50. So at a point where omunyina be de wom. But anyesa no almost so see yetimi advices o kweko wasa. Eso mutimi advice mon penyin for. For at naso since 2011. 2023 wa be bie wa no bia na for account
so elections
elections keke omude bia we are re-engineering their constitution Guinea re-engineering of constitution akofa aku ne bae so that the leader of the special forces of the president himself Domboya wonu na lead ku no so if you re-engineer your constitution this is what will happen.
And in Niger, so the leader was part of the security.
You are part of the special forces. Yes. Yeah. So special forces for
most of them are trained in France as well.
That is the point. They are trained in France as well. It is also possible say there is a cabal a war Europe where maybe Russia where one implanted these people in the special forces. What am I saying? Truly no. The problem is one underlying factor.
Okay.
So going in, it is the Ekomog by Ekosiisen. Ekomog did their best, but there was still chaos in Liberia. Time I as young journalists, we covered Ekomog. There was still chaos in Liberia, and they be creative budumbram to see the influx of your friend saying refugees that will come in. yɛbɛtumi ahwɛ ano yɛse yɛwɔ budget deficit yɛnka sɛ yɛntimi nhwɛ yɛ ho yɛntimi ntɔ aduane ni yɛntimi nkɔ mma ne yɛsan akɔ problem aba maybe Nanado the aesthetics is nice to him or maybe we're appendage of France, but to be very honest, even the fact that they are having this meeting in this country is not it's a no. You don't have to create the impression say you are in favor of what is going to go on. This is a war you are going to create. You are going to create mayhem no matter what kakra beka in Crawford. A beka citizen, a bisu beba beka. They should use diplomacy if they are interested, but above all, they should speak to their peers. A word to the wise is enough.
Is enough. Me das nanaya jantwa any attaining kano. Nanekuya, what you think about this whole conversation around military? For the last time now, national chairman Ewaha, he was vehemently against any intentions here the soldier for Niger. Odwen who saying based on Nsema what here free Nanaya Hui.
Obi.
Yes.
NDC a position is say Akufo-Addo or
President
Akufo-Addo.
Yes.
Say obeye ejumani ya mo nye nhwehwe nimu no mfa soldiers enko bibia because boko cry wo ya no ha ya yentumi nso ano na ya besesa ye soldiers akwa akokonto kwehunu senior nanaika no. This is about using diplomatic channel bibia ye kasa ena Ghana we are known to be a peacekeeping country. We contribute to peacekeeping. We are not known for violence. And it's all about the meeting. Your president, yes, Rano. More yen to shame him, non suman crofo kununum. And conquer kuntokwa because when they go and fight, when they go and fight and the dead body starts coming in, or they be fine.
But is it a fight they are going to fight?
It will trigger a fight.
Why not? They will resist.
Do you know that so far they are not fighting?
After the coup.
Yes.
They're okay.
And someone use diplomacy and solve a problem. Na mo be suma yen soldiers a wo boy ho ban. Galamsey ye hia soldiers na ko various places at Galamsey a try e hu hia and then water bodies nyina say we need the soldiers to go to those areas to protect those areas for us. Armed robbery. We need our soldiers. Enti yen penhwehwe nim bia MPP abanya brom. Mom be yen hwehwe nim bia be soa soldiers enkonko kuntokwe hu.
But we are a country, a member state of ECOWAS. We are signing on to some ECOWAS protocols.
Yes.
So if a military junta to a democratically elected government, every power, not say ECOWAS, a sub-regional body, they want to go in there and restore normalcy, restore democracy. Why should Ghana sit aloof and watch?
Ghana is not supposed to sit aloof. We are saying that use a diplomatic channel. Sana yeka. Say bibia yeka sa yenka say one more banning ni be meeting. No one can say oh I won't do anything. Yeah, the fire. Yes, sana yeka. That's not our position. The NDC that's not our position. Our position is that use the diplomatic channels to resolve the matters. What me say? Na yes one be meeting na ye papa Akufo-Addo dey nim. Na na sister soldiers no. And the monkoi. Na mo kona ye ko
obeka French ne brofo.
Obeka French ne brofo no nyina aka on say pa français.
Sika mpede no dia account.
No dia account. Now we whom one way tiko. No Marco. Obi a kroya ye wo hey. In this current economy, youth unemployment is so high. Obi me catch show says that Nancy Nkrofo are suicidal. Me catch show says Woko hospitals are there people that are sleeping outside. Omo dafem. Equipment be brainy hospitals. Dialysis machine. How many hospitals in this country has dialysis machines? Soldiers. Can't you just invest those money in your own country? Why do we get our priorities so wrong in everything under this governance? Why? They misplace priorities in Kwana MPP. And undertaking. Since 2016, Bekande, Obi, misplaced priorities. Your position on this matter, and they say, the money you want to invest, or if you are thinking of sending the soldiers, the money involved, no, fire will chrome ye. K-Tress na won't chia womoka, Konako chia womoka. Pensioners now one more picket no. Emrewana one more solve their problem. The children that are standing on the streets, Kaya Yoning, Kofana Mujina streets, Pacho, they need money to even buy food. Solve their problem. Disability in this country. I don't know what the government does about disability. One more, you can't say what you. One more did them. So we was Casa or the Pian put soldiers a cocoa. Fashion one more did them no. So we was Sika. So what they call back in a Kuntokwa. Obi, Fako hospitals. Ensure our hospitals are well equipped. Because if I can remember, NDC Abresuna YCC major hospitals. Including the bank hospital in the Wama Boyeka 60.8 billion. And the Wama for 250 million. Ekwakosi head office. Senkaye Bresono, Mahama mismanage sika. Bra, Nanka ye to me bank hospital. The question I want to ask is that under the NDC government, no, BOG never made losses. How come they are making losses under the MPP governance? How come? So we need the money. We need our soldiers to protect the citizens. We need our soldiers to work for us. We don't need our soldiers to leave the shores of Ghana.
And engage in any
unnecessary trivial fight. Because what we could do happen to you know why? Because the people there are happy.
You think so?
Oh yes, they are supporting what's going on. And there are three people like Mali, Chad, and Burkina Faso. What you say? So at a meal's country be me very fit. Do you fear sem? And people won't do one fear sem kakana ya brewing. Since our ba be mu chede Ghana for your own toye. Unnecessary things now will date you. Important things won't date you. Abasema. That is our position
on this one.
That's the NDC's position, and I think that's the position of a lot
of Ghanaians.
That this government shouldn't developments in this country.
Very well. Nanekria Avle of the NDC and the attaining Kano. Obatampa Bebato Bremu. I don't know if a decision has been made by government, but at least in him say and a meeting be of security chiefs Ekosu or Bema camp.
So.
Yes. Should we even be having this conversation to start with?
Yes, we should.
Adintia.
The woman say, coup d'etat is only ignorant people, ignoramuses, and a woman supporting the usurpation of governments. 7 previous 66 school by for those of us who experienced what happened and yet adiketwa, it set this country back. 1979 even worsened the plight of Ghana. Yemsa Rollins were by Ghana small London. Today portals for 31st December by worse. I'm talking of the usurpation of a duly elected government, especially 31st. Hand over to who? Because of what? Devaluation of the cedi, which was an economic instrument that the then government and Bank of Ghana undertook. There is here 27 years of wasted rule by the NDC. Not one policy. What did they achieve? Practically nothing. Zero. Now, ECOWAS no is a community of West African states. They have the protocols and the rulings. Yanko, Liberia.
Yeah, with ECOMOG.
So where were they? Yako Yanim, like Buzia did in South Africa, no? Apartheid was broken finally by dialogue. Into dialogue, that is the position Ghanaians, the majority, In fact, I'm yet to hear anybody saying, say war. Sabi, Ghana played the most pivotal role in Liberia. Emenipe wuye, miaminis, God tamu krana no muchere. God tamu shio, Cecilia, what I don't know why you're saying. Domi,
yes.
Look at Rwanda. Have we watched Hotel Rwanda? Careless statements. We just sit in our comfort zones and talk anyhow. Instead of digesting the issues. To say, Mami CPB General Secretary, with due respect, you know. Sabi, one foul be on board the sober. Asaba Yeki, that's the military heads are meeting.
Yes.
So look at the options. Do you know what we call the Wagner Group? One was so who put in. I feel they're not pay for cry. Up to date, they cannot find the Wagner leader. Or let's look at the havoc in Ukraine. With a weakened Russian army, no Wagner so we should be concerned. Mr. President, any American your friend said she American president a few months back, no. He spoke of the Wagner Group. No pay America for Sika. Now the reality has dawned on us. The reality in the Francophone countries, they say 85% of whatever they do. You see, they have the policy of amalgamation.
Sure.
85% of the Ombe, Eco French government also. It's France, the one who display day. And then Crofoni Niahoto to say they are young. We are in charge of our sovereignty. Ebiom ECOWAS ne wo ho no. Problem na da ho no. Let's look at what this man did.
Ouattara, yes.
After that's why I said we should have the conversation. After all that he passed through, your friend Papa said, Bagbo. What question the constitution? And yeah, before the Baba. Who on earth in Ghana, all our political parties, except in their imagination, will even dare ask Parliament say, change it 4 years. Now I know the only 5-6 years, except the situation demands, and it's a popular will of the people and goes through the appropriate processes. But I doubt it. Ebiom Sabi. Yawo Obia or preside over ECOWAS now. Yem President, His Excellency, the first gentleman of the land, Upo, or no, and yet the progenitor of Let's Go, Sabi, Olu, Tinubu, Oyen, Olunodina J. Ato, and him, after consultation with members who are like-minded like him. Sober people have said, let us look further into. Look, yes, sorry, Kakao. And what they saw is as a last resort, but has it Ghana, if we participate, it's only the Gloramus hold heap invectives on government. Because one, dualism. Let's look into the laws of Ghana. Before you take any action, external, even financial, external externalities, which will have implications of
the
Ghana,
Parliament of Ghana would have to ratify.
Straight, whatever. Parliament of Ghana must come in.
Yeah.
And when push comes to shove, the people can demand.
Yeah.
The people of Ghana can even demand. We don't have a commitment to go to Niger. ECOWAS has not made any commitment. Say armies should come together and let's go. Unlike the Rawlings era, where we had to go to General Not Kweno, maybe a Buffalo soldier. Sabi minu ya kokumi nkani yao wanosuli papa no Papa. We had to go there. We had to go there under NDC. Emma Liberia fumo jenju no nanu de no mani ne sabi preduasa. Sabi anya do na tweto otikwa na. Ebiom dialogue. If you remember the President Kufuor, when the current president, His Excellency, was Foreign Affairs Minister, Liberia had a series of dialogues. In Ghana. And yeah, baby, Ghana, because we are an oasis. Because the oasis of peace is relative. It's relative. Boku can be there, something can be there. Boku didn't start today. From 69. Into your kasa. Yama dialogue, no. I don't want to divide us. But what to give us the ad idem. Near your one minded. It's not to be lengthy, no. Under Nanado Dankwa Kufado. Foreign minister then, under President Kufuor. And again, Obia Onowako chair UN Security Council. One name a day. Lawyer Mapa. And your baby info to say me I'm quite a you. Me barrister no kwame Kobi. But Kasebu Aminka. And the Liberia will remember the vigil by the women. Say, Mama Nana Jono. Anyakuro. And they are saying, they are not going. No more candlelight process. In Ghana, of all places. So Ghana resolved the problem peacefully under President Kufuor and Ellen Sirleaf Johnson. Sawom joined Niamano. Then the whole thing led to the democratic process. And today, Liberia is still marking on. Meanwhile, Liberian crisis still rolling some machi troops. In fact, we even had a banter. Okaya, yadi alata fono koye. Say yeni ebe commandi. And the Nigeria fono so say yeni was kanti yeni ebe commandi. Yeah, they take over command. Look at what happened. Look at how we chased some people into corners, tricked them and had them killed under the commanding unit of Ghana. It's yaka violence, and now Sebi yaka woman Sebi and yadun preduasa Sebi nananum Sebi Ghana for and you're rational minded. Now you're in baby ayadito. Until looking at that and ECOWAS, Ewunyansa, you're caught into dialogue. Watch Professor Buzia, the late Dr. Kofi Buzia. Now watch South Africa. Once around the tenure of office, that was when this apartheid debates and the freedom movements in South Africa had really gained that strength. What happened? Or see, it is dialogue that will solve apartheid and not bullets. And I'm very so dialogue solved apartheid. UN and Komuye will say when you have all this ECOMOG, UNIFIL, UNIRAM, and so on and so forth, the fallouts and collateral damage, and Yagro, teacher and Quada, any Emma. It asks for warmongering. I don't think any well-meaning Ghanaian, not less the New Patriotic Party. Hey, ECOWAS a huge. And what to be considered, Obi Kala some Obi Bekalede, the military commands, they are meeting. They would advise the governments and what you Tinubu a so as what 2 petrol and our chair sign. A beer, Vimni for the Bemuno, or him say easy. Nancrophone, they have that policy of amalgamation. I am Cocorati, so French countries. The Pacho, Mr. Apart from 1 or 2 English speaking countries. Why not sorry I don't change the constitution by heart? Why not sorry change the constitution by heart? And then Ghana, we'll show you 1992 constitution because it is good for a purpose. We'll amend it as we go along, as a nation if we want to. Look at the last end. Good norm of our constitutions have always been there. What for constitution bang and aba one absorb one more. In case of any injustice in fashion, one the woman you were free and there were civilian appointees. It's the American say
very well.
Dear Tibiara, as for the war in the Sahelian areas, Libya, with all that America did, it is now a stateless society. Let's look at Somalia, East Africa, Mika East. I'm not talking of the stable. I'm talking of the Horn, Sudan, Somalia. Look at how John Garang was brutally assassinated. Let's look at Ethiopia and the division into Eritrea. Look, if you want to go in, it's a whole issue by itself. And I was like, Kasano, the Hamika Kramidi say, Weber experts, Tio, Yadishan in some crana, Sa Niger Fatintine Bakurano, Ontiminia Day. But you see the fears that governments must meet and take a plan, not necessarily to go and fight, but to avoid this Wagner infiltration. Burkina, one war. So if the French and the Russians are doing their hegemonistic agendas over there, not the West, NATO for no so tarechitete, who's a Europe for almost radiant, normal teta. We have to be very careful. Said the Baya, Sabi, ya non conco to woman yaman chrome. Na ya boy ya woman, no chinabi, yan take advantage. Near about the high crew. My last take on this is that the undue politicization of security issues. Because peace is relative. And I nim da a jabe pese too. When Rollins was coming, who thought a young officer, a captain, a flight lieutenant, who thought a Kufu's Batman could do this? Many have been born in Subu, but because yeah, shut to master, you shed the years of PNDC, AFRC rule, no, at the end of it. Ekosiisen,
Mamenase,
and that the Emperor
Mami Pesemika,
I'm on the floor.
Yes.
The Amin Pesemika say, you see, when barbs are thrown unfairly, say it will also throw superlatively.
Okay.
And higher, like a supersonic missile. Crossing the Mediterranean through Palestine and Israel.
Ekosiisen high Asempa FM. Nanekuya briefly the opposite Canada.
Obi. The Ami Pesa mechanic categorically saying accolades na yebedi. Accolades name brane bomb brane throw your weights about. Na in fact, Diani BNC a table so. What is important is for us to address the main issues, and nobody has politicized what is happening. Obian politicized ECOWAS assembly. We have not politicized it. We have just sent our opinion to the government that it's not necessary for you to send soldiers anyway. In fact, sorry, I have mukachi. Next time, me bwa me huna mi ba makachi ni. Obi what me as here. And to say yenya opportunity a yeni Ghana for be kasa. Muma yenka die be bwa masses no. Muma yenka wamu a wamu suffer no ho asem. Mayem betina ha say embe mumma ye ho mbrane embrane a enteduane embrane enfesika to table so we are suffering Ghana for bread. What me as here? And we can't compare the NDC era to the MPP era. Yen to me yes a comparison because under MPP we dey same military. Me na make a show. Dia ye famous see e worse. Worse. Only one ya wokwa 94. So obia ye din na chese. Ye bonya me mpa ye. Air county days no. 2024 brantemo na ye fa ye kokromoti. Ensure ban we say yen na ye ne wo mo bae. Na yen na ye be say yi o mo fi ho. Easy. Wonim say obi say wo ko school a. Say ye exams sa. Obi to me ye last but one. Obi to me relax. Say ye can amine parties under governance about a chromo has say and this Ghana chroma MPP for now relax. Just a woman to me and they will go down in history. Governance. Yes, they will go down in history as the worst governance.
I'll give you the time.
They will go down in history as the worst government that has ever happened in this country. One will be colossal failures with arrogance. Obi, me say processes now NDC MPP for the Buamaino. Obi, it is alien, it is shambolic, tinted with dishonesty. Yamwa ye kotu line everything anopa besi enwumre ede ye kokromoti tumam mo chechre mo hunso egu Ghana for so President Akufo-Addo about twice Ghana for say yen toma no da third time no na ye di ehunbo bo Ghana for di ehunmo bro eni ayem hihye Esi ye man opportunity. Na ombrambe boyen. Obi. Ye man opportunity e dey na esi obi sesi auto dokno sen. Ka kire bi.
Dokno.
Ai.
Obi only.
And NDC undi dokno. Obi we broni. Fried rice so turn sen.
Dokno here 5 cedis.
Sisi 5 cedis. Yeah, depending on size.
Dokno here 5 cedis.
Fish here 20.
Fish here 20. Obi.
First now 5 cedis.
Obi miss.
Depending on where you buy.
Depending
on where you buy.
Fish here 20 cedis.
Depending on where you buy.
Obi say dey.
Obi dey charming room pachoma me I'm not done. Please let me finish. Let me finish. Don't distract me. Let me finish.
Nana. No, meba.
Let me finish. Obi, I'm responding. Let me talk. Obi, mami conclude.
No problem.
The charming room crane say. Ariel for washing machine.
Ariel.
For washing machine. Now me turn 25 cedis. Obi.
And washing machine dey send it here. Hey, now washing machine.
Ariel no
Yeah, 180 cedis.
From saying also 20 cedis.
25 cedis.
Hey, we sure.
Obi,
25 to 180.
Who the fresh supermarket be an ebisan. Maminka so into pad. Me one color 3 girls. Me top pad. Now me turn into 2 cedis 50 pesos. What they say. And then me top pad almost 20 cedis. In color 3 me top pad 60 cedis. Amamoni ye adrena ye dibu amamoni ni ho. Esi. Ya pim. You need a break. So it's not about coming here and not throwing your weight about and giving accolades and doing. I'm not being personal.
No.
I am not being personal.
It's not about coming here.
I am not being personal.
Representing the MP.
I have met a lot of MPP people. I have met a lot of MPP people.
I think your point is well noted. Your point is well noted.
That throw their weights about, and that is what I'm referring to. It is so far about who the end
Obatampa, your protest is well noted.
Yes.
Well noted, very well. Nanekuya, proceed. Obatampa, me pacho, maninwe. Why? I'll give you the time. Nanekuya meba. Obatampa, mema time to talk. Why? Allah.
What do you mean? They want to mean can't tell me. What do you mean?
Obatampa, please. Obatampa, me pacho. Maninwe, I'll give you your time. Now, so I react. Tobo on car say me pacho. Yes. Nana, afi proceed.
Let me.
Obatampa.
Me fancy papa.
Obatampa, Obatampa, Maninwe, you have your time to. No, me pacho. Don't let her destroy the program. Me pacho. Let her finish. You have your time. Obatampa, me pacho. Let her finish. You have your time. You have your time.
Didn't you hear him say that?
Nanekuya, relax.
You are doing worse than you are abusing the NDC.
You are the worst performing government.
Okay. Ain't meba after this short break, Nana, mami 2 minutes, meba. After this short break, Nanekuya will continue and then we make progress. Stay with us.